first thing comes to your mind when you see that word? Now, did you think of tear or tear? This is one of those words in the English language that has spelt exactly the same way but has more than one meaning. And these words are called homographs. Setters use them all the time to disguise what it is they're after in a cryptic crossword clue. I mean, I would say they're probably one of the most common devices that they use, a key to making the whole sentence cryptic. So you could have this sentence here: there was a tear on my shirt, or there was a tear on my shirt. You see, it's exactly the same sentence, but a different meaning, isn't it? And this is something you have to be mindful of whenever you're reading a cryptic crossword clue. You may have heard me say this before, but the surface of a cryptic crossword clue is deliberately misleading, so never read the cryptic crossword clue and try and make sense of the sentence, unless there's a question mark at the end of it, because sometimes that means that the sentence itself is a cryptic definition. But in most cases, you want to ignore the meaning of the sentence. And very often, you have to go even further than that. You have to actually ignore the meaning of the words in the sentence as well. The context usually that the setter has given you for the words is usually trying to throw you off. So you might find a setter talking about a flower, a sentence that talks about a flower, but actually what the setter is thinking of is a flower, and a flower could be another word for a river, for example. So you see how they can disguise meanings of words. There's many homographs in the English language. So every time you look at a clue, study the words in the clue and see if you can think of other meanings, just like you did there with tear and tear. There's other ones as well, like, for example, steak, or post, or minute, or minute. So the setter will use these devices all the time, and it's something to really look out for. And when you start looking out for these, suddenly you will unlock so many more clues that you weren't doing before.